Hi, I'm Dan Larson, and this is DC Icon Superman in 4 minutes or less. DC Icon Superman is a 6-inch action figure from what I think it is safe to say is a successful line of DC Icons, despite any misgivings I might have personally had about the line previously. With respect to my previous misgivings about the line, I was on the fence about Batman, and then signed off on the line when my Flash figure's wing ear ripped off right out of the package and DC Collectibles wouldn't help me out with a replacement. I may have overreacted to that rebuffing as I swore off doing any other Icons reviews here on Toy Galaxy. But every collector has a soft spot for certain characters. You might not be a completist, but you know whenever a new version of that character is released, you're going to have to confront your desire to collect another version. I knew that Icon Superman was looming in the distance even as I was swearing off the line due to my experience with the Flash. See, for me there are 2 characters that I know I'm going to be tempted to buy every time a new one gets released: Boba Fett and Captain America. Beyond that, there are 3 characters that I know I'm going to be tempted to buy every time a new one gets released: Snake Eyes, Matt Tracker, and Superman. And traditionally, I've been a fan of He-Man and Clawful and Buzz-Off, and there's Soundwave and Grimlock, and I just realized the other day how many Aquaman figures I have. I mean, that's weird. And even though I don't like Batman for the most part, if you looked at my collection, you would think that I did, so there's that. And the Punisher. How could I forget the Punisher? So, yeah. What are we shooting? I like Superman a lot. I want him to be an important character and to always have a presence in the comics, the movies, and on the toy shelves. I want him to have that classic timeless Superman look with his spit curl and smiling while he wears his underwear on the outside. I don't care if you think he's too powerful or unrealistically good and pure. If those are your problems with him, then don't write or read stories about him. From his shiny red boots to the yellow S on the back of his cape, this figure is the iconic Superman, despite his resemblance to Rob Lowe. He's made of a solid plastic, not the rubbery stuff that Hasbro uses, and not the same overly hard stuff that NECA puts out. He comes with 2 different handsets, a pack-in Kryptonian robot friend. He's as posable as most Marvel Legends and all for about the same price. And I fully recognize the hypocritical nature of my attitude towards the DC Icons line. On one hand, I give Marvel Legends a totally unearned free pass, even though I am fully aware that they are lacking in quality, accessories, and value, while Icons is addressing all of those issues, and yet I refuse to collect them. Emotions are complicated things. Love is something you have to feel to truly understand. So is action figure collecting. Look, DC Icon Superman is a good figure. His ab crunch could crunch a little more, he could use a thigh swivel, the Y shape of his crotch prevents his legs from swinging forward without going spread eagle, and while I appreciate the detail of the spit curl on his forehead being as 3-dimensional as it is, I fear that it's going to rip off just like Flash's wing ear. My satisfaction with this figure is literally riding on that spit curl. But for now, I like it. Is it good enough to get me back on the line? Probably not, but I do like Aquaman, so maybe I'll grab him now that he's out too. If you're a die-hard Marvel Legends zombie like me, then this figure is an easy pass. But if you're a big fan of the last son of Krypton like me, then this figure is a must-have. So buy it if you see it, and if you see 2, leave 1 for the next collector. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a like. Please share it with your friends. Make sure that you've subscribed so you don't miss out on any future flip-flopping. And let us know in the comments below when you realized you had no control over the power of tiny plastic people, that they were the ones in control of all your personal finances. Time to ride my bike to the convenience store to buy some powdered white donuts, or as I call it, dinner.
You're poor. God.